Hi everyone, it's Nicola and welcome back to my channel. I'm here with a beauty empties today. So I've got skincare, body care, hygiene, deodorant, vitamins, and lots of, a lot. And so this is for March and April. We're not quite at the end of April, almost there. But I'm just feeling cluttered by all of the stuff. So I wanted to, quickly get rid really. Where to start? I might start with hand washes, which isn't particularly exciting, but I've got some nice ones that I enjoy. I've got 4 from Bath and Body Works. I picked some up before Christmas. I always like their Christmas range. I think they just look nice and Christmassy. I love Christmas, so that's when I picked these up. However, I didn't manage to use them all. This one I've literally just used up yesterday. This is the Winter Candy Apple. So all but one are the gentle foaming hand wash, and I find that the kids, although they can really excessively use it and just pump and enjoying it, I find that with like gel hand washes that they can put it on them, find it harder to spread, and so I kind of feel like they clean their hands better with these. So this is the Winter Candy Apple, and yeah, it's quite nice. I enjoyed it. Let's grab the other ones that I got. So the other foaming ones I got was the Twisted Peppermint. Really like funky packaging. And yeah, it was a nice kind of, it was a fresh but sweet mint at the same time. I think this is a really popular one as well as the Winter Candy Apple. But yeah, I did enjoy that. And then this was the Gingerbread Bakery. This was really strong, really kind of sickly sweet. And the kids weren't overly keen on this one. I think look at the packaging. It's lovely, isn't it? Really cute. This is why I really love their Christmassy ones. They're so nice. Like, you could pick up so many just with the different types of packaging. It's really festive. I really enjoy it. So this one, I loved it for the packaging, the scent. It was fine. We used it, and it did linger on your hands, but it was strong. It was sickly sweet, and obviously gingerbread. And then the one that was a cleansing gel hand soap, so not foaming, was the Strawberry Snowflakes. So that's that one. So yeah, again, really lovely, gorgeous packaging to have, isn't it? And I think this again is, strawberry, I'm thinking about strawberry pound cake. This isn't a strawberry snowflakes. So it says juicy strawberry whipped cream and iced bergamot. Yeah, it was nice. I can't really smell it now. But yeah, I enjoyed that as well. So I do also prefer the foaming hand washes, but I like the packaging of that. And I hadn't tried the scent, so I was keen to do that. Then I've got one last hand wash. Gosh, got through loads actually across 2 months. But we're a household of 6, so it's not bad. So we've got through 5 in total. This is the Pink Lychee by Glow. Pink Lychee and Crystal Waters fragranced nourishing hand wash, 500 mils. This was from Home Bargains. Sorry, my computer is just deciding to slip. There we go. Sorry about that. I've got so much stuff in front of me, it's hard to do. Anyway, so this we got from Home Bargains, and so I can't remember how much it was, but cheap as chips. These are like a knockoff for Sol de Janeiro, I believe. I can't remember the exact scent. This was fine, nothing amazing. I liked it because it was pink. But yeah, I had this by my kitchen sink, I believe. It was fine. It wasn't amazing. And I've got their I can't even think now. The orange one. They're like the traditional Sol de Janeiro kind of scent. Can't think what it is. Pistachio, is it? Caramel. Yeah, that's the one we got at the kitchen at the moment. Want to just whiz through some vitamins, just because these are big and bulky as well. So I've got the Simprove Daily Live and Active Bacteria water-based food supplement, pineapple flavour. I think I mentioned these in my last empties. These are expensive, so I think for a pack of 4, I think it's like £49 a month, or every time you get these. So I'm going to get confused now. Yeah, I think one of these lasts a month. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I can't even think. I tried, because you're supposed to have it on an empty stomach, and 10 minutes before you have anything else to drink or eat. And so I can be bad at that because I love to have a tea first thing in the morning. So I end up just skipping it if I haven't, if I've had something to drink before. But when I can, I try to take it. The taste is vile. So this is pineapple. And I think I mentioned last time, I don't feel it as much strongly as before, but it can feel like real vomity, like, not nice. And annoyingly, I'd wanted to try and, I have now done this, but I wanted to change the flavour and I didn't do it in time before they did the automatic renewal, which is a real shame. So I got a whole nother box of the pineapple I was getting through, and I think I've changed it. I can't remember what it's for now. Maybe strawberry and raspberry, something like that. But anyway, so yeah, I think I've used those up in across the 2 months. And I've also, I've also got, I did have some more actually, I must have thrown them away. Some smaller ones. These are good, like travel sizes, and these are strawberry and raspberry flavour. This was rancid as well, I've got to be honest. I also had, when I first signed up, you got a free like trial size. I think it's a set of 4, was it, of different flavours. There's also like a non-fragrance free, but they're all not great. I guess I've just got used to them now. But anyway, these are supposed to be do you remember Actimel from the supermarkets? This is supposed to be like the bougie, kind of decent, more effective, I guess, brand. It says it's got vitamin C. It's supposed to really help with immunity, and I think with like kind of stomach issues, stomach bugs, things like that, and digestion. However, what I would say is I was taking this, and the first night over the Easter holidays when we were staying at my mother-in-law's, I had a really awful kind of gastric-y feeling tummy, and I've been taking these, which I wouldn't have expected. I've never actually had stomach pain like that, so that was really weird. But I think they say to keep going for I think it's 3 or 4 months, so I'm going to keep going, but it is expensive. I do feel that it has helped probably with my immunity, but other than that, I'm not sure that I've noticed anything great in terms of my stomach or bloating, things like that, which I think it's supposed to help with. Other vitamins, I've just got one of my kids, my boy really likes this. This is the Bluey Immune Support. I got it from Boots, it was on offer, this is why I got this for 3 to 12-year-olds, and this was on clearance for £4.47, the Bluey Immune Support tablets. He's interesting, he started getting hay fever, he's never had it before, he's going to be 5 tomorrow, and yeah, he's sneezing a lot. For the first time his eyes blew up this week. So I'm digressing, but my husband and I, we also get hay fever, and yeah, sadly my kids also do. The last kind of vitamin thing is by Ancient and Brave, and this is their True Collagen, hydrolyzed collagen peptides, 200 grams, and this is the bovine, I think you say, collagen, so grass-fed bovine, that comes from cows. So this is supposed to be an excellent brand, and I do think it is. Do think it helps. However, some people say, "Oh yeah, this is fine." They don't. They can't taste it. For me, I wouldn't be able to just put this in water because I don't think it was nice taste. I've put it. What's works best for me is putting this. I think you can put it in with food, but I've put it in with like a Robinson's drink, like a pint of squash, and you definitely. I can taste it, but it is bearable. I also tried, they've got collagen in hot chocolate powder, that I don't think I'd repurchase, because I guess it's not as enjoyable as other like hotel chocolat. It's like, yeah, not like that at all. So it tastes quite, I guess, like a dark chocolate, but which isn't my preferred kind of flavour of chocolate, but still, yeah, it's not amazing. So I can drink it, but I guess, you know, for something like hot chocolate that you just want to be able to enjoy as an indulgent treat, I don't think I would bother. So probably this would still be the preferred option. I would quite like to try, so they do a vegan type, I believe, and also one that comes from fish. I might try the one from fish when I come round to trying this again. So I've tried the coffee one. Actually, probably the coffee one is the one that I've got on with most easily, but just in terms of as in a preference of like the taste, but in terms of ease and more likely to use would be this one, which I've been putting into squash. So it comes with this big tub, 200 mils, and yeah, I got through that. I've got a refill. I have got a refill. So I'll keep this bottle, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I need to really look and compare. Is it I can't think, something Geeks. I think they're also a really reputable brand of vitamins and collagen and so on. So I might look at what the difference is and the price, because I think they're cheaper. But this one I think has won awards and, yeah, top rated. So I would buy it again. Probably tablet form would be best for me. I've even seen like Elemis, actually, they do collagen tablets, but it also has like vitamin A, and I was just like, oh, I'm not sure about taking that if you're also then putting it on your face as like a topical treatment in serums or retinols. So yeah, I need to do my research really, and I don't have time to do it, but hopefully I will do, because this decent collagen can be really expensive. I can't remember how much exactly this is, but it's not cheap. Sorry, I'm trying to rambling along. Right, let's get some hair care out the way. Thank goodness I have finished this. This is the R&Co Bel Air Smoothing Shampoo Antioxidant Complex, 1000 millilitres. This is so grubby and gross now. I will try not to show you too much, but I believe I got this from FabFitFun when I subscribed, which was ages ago, years ago now, and it's just taken me so long to get through. So I still have the conditioner. I've almost used that up, actually, almost. I've probably got one, probably two at max uses left in that. But it's just, yeah, it takes forever. And actually, I wasn't overly impressed. It was fine, but not something that I'd rush out to repurchase. Obviously, it was discounted with FabFitFun, but yeah, it wasn't wowed. In contrast, actually, this I've really enjoyed. This is the L'Oreal Elvive, is it? Colour Protect recycling bottle, and with UV filter and red peony, up to 10 weeks colour protection, colour or highlighted hair. This is 400 ml. You can get refills for this, and you can also, I've noticed, get kind of bigger pump bottle deals in Costco. I don't need to be buying any more shampoo and conditioner at the moment, but I really liked this and I would recommend, and I would purchase it again. So I'm going to hold on to that in case I end up refilling that. I've got the Sol de Janeiro Milky Leave-In Conditioner. It says weightlessly hydrates, detangles, protect from heat and UV. I hardly ever, I can't tell you the last time that I, other than going to a hairdresser where I actually blow dry my own hair. I think I'm just so busy with kids and stuff. Sadly, I just don't do it. I always just end up tying my hair back, really, mostly. I got this from Space & K, and when I did, it was £28. Really lovely product, really nice. And again, especially in the summer, it's lovely to have that scent. However, £28 for a product where the pump is crap and doesn't work, I'm not loving. And that is what would put me off repurchasing this. So I would purchase it, but for £28, the packaging needs to be better, I'm sorry. So it's a squirty top. I don't want it just in case there's any remnants. And as you can see, all the gunk here, so this is like a lock cap where you lock it and open it, but it ends up all oozing out of there. It's quite gross. And also, once it's you can't squirt out anymore, so wherever this comes up to, there's still quite a bit of product at the bottom, so then I was having to take the lid off, you know, tap it to get it out, to finish it. So the packaging unfortunately really lets down the product. This is great, I enjoyed it, I would use it, but I didn't enjoy the packaging. The packaging needs to be made better for sure for that price. Oh, I've got, this is something my mum used up. So she had this in a travel bag, and she must have been at ours and washed her hair or something, I don't know. But this is the Molten Brown. I have no idea how you pronounce it, but it's Healthy Hair Wash 30ml Zio. I'm not sure, no idea. But anyway, that was used up probably by the kids just in the bath. That's all the hair products. Randomly, some razors, Venus Free. These are really old, kicking around in my cupboard. I had one left in there, and yeah, they're fine. You know, cheap and cheerful, really. Okay, let's continue the theme and get through the shower stuff, shall I? Let me get rid of that as well. So some kiddie bath bits. This was from Home Bargains. This is a Spidey Marvel Amazing Friends colour changing bubble bath, red to purple, 500ml strawberry scented bubble bath. Kids really enjoyed this, and would be very heavy handed putting that into the bath, but they enjoyed it. I had a little bit of this remaining. This is the Hip Kids Clean and Green Bubbly Bath. Watch the bath water turn green. Free from nasties and ultra sensitive. Yeah, free from PEG, parabens, allergy causing fragrances, and free from essential oils. This was really nice, bubbled up nicely, 300ml. I think I got this from Waitrose. Bougie, I know. We've got the Olatum for dry and eczema prone skin, which my kids unfortunately all do have. And this is the Sweet Dreams Bath Bubbles. Gently soothes and moisturises delicate skin with naturally derived ingredients. So they like that as well. Then, I've got a bath bomb from Bath and Body Works. My husband had got me this for Christmas one year, and I know this is a like a Halloween scent, so I can't remember when this was. It's last year or the year before. This was a Vampire Blood Bath Fizzy. These are really flipping expensive. I know you can. I think that you can get them on 3 for 2. I don't know how much this was, but I think they're like £10 for, like, as you can see, like quite a small. I mean, that perhaps looks bigger than it is, but you know, kind of a regular size. I'd say smaller than Lush size bath bomb. And this one, it had shea butter in, I believe. Yeah, and then it was like really dark. It must have been like a really deep purple, but kind of greyish colour. Really stained the bath, I think, because the shea butter in it. A nightmare to kind of get out. So it was okay. It wasn't amazing colour, to be honest. It was nice. It was a gift to try it, but I wouldn't purchase that myself, knowing how expensive they are, even on 3 for 2. Maybe if they were in the sale, do you know what I mean? But anyway, one of my cheapest chips favourites, dupes. This is the Lacura Almond Gentle Shower Oil Cleansing Leaf Skin Feeling Cleanse. I like to use this if I'm in a rush, or if it's like hot weather, instead of then following up with like a body cream if I haven't got time. It's only 200ml, but it's really nice and nourishing, and this is like a rip-off for the L'Occitane version. I'm all out of these, but I really love it. I really, really do. So highly recommend this, and if I see it, I would definitely pick it up. I think when I did find this, I think they had 2 or 3 left, and I got them all. And I'm now all out, sadly. I've got this here. This is, I saw this kicking around when I was tidying up. Hoppy Easter. This is well old. It had Follow the White Rabbit Bath Bomb, Rockstar Rabbit Soap, and Confetti Cake Lip Scrub. They're all being used up as far as I'm aware. I think this is a birthday present for my mum, apart from the lip scrub, which I've still got on the go, but I'm not very good at using. I love Lush. It's expensive, but I do enjoy it. A couple of body creams I've got now. I've got the Vivine, I think it is, body lotion from L'Occitane, 75 mils. This is the last one I had of this. And the packaging for these are awful. I mean, obviously it's like a deluxe kind of travel size, but you just can't get that stuff there at the end, so it all collects. But this, and it even, you know, I'm not one to waste, but I would have it, you know, upside down, try and get what I could out of it. But yeah, it was just a nightmare. It was hard plastic as well, so it's hard to kind of squeeze out. And although there's stuff on there, even if more came down, you then couldn't get it out. It would just all gather there. So that was a real shame. And it, yeah, annoying that is. But yeah, that was okay. Glad to have got it out of my collection. I've got this Women's Balance Body Cream, and this is by Neal's Yard Remedies. It says harmonises body and mind, deeply nourishes with macadamia and sea buckthorn oils for soft, smooth skin, and a balancing blend of rose, absolute, geranium and frankincense essential oils. This is lovely. Very that's really nice actually. As you can see, scrape clean. Really nice, nourishing, thick, but does soak in. But yeah, it's a thick, nourishing, hydrating smell. Really kind of therapeutic, aromatherapy type scents. Yeah, lovely. But happy that has gone now as well. Right, I'm running out of space here. And then now it looks like everything left. Oh no, one more body care, everything else is skincare. Unfortunately, this dropped and is just like, as you can see, completely the lid has just broken off. This I got as an add-on from FabFitFun. So again, I found this in my stash. It was like, whoa, that's really old and expired, but I still used it. It was okay. And this is Lavido, 250 mils. Ferra Intensive Body Cream with lavender, tea tree and black cumin seed. Calm, restores and hydrate. This used to get a lot of hype, this brand. Sure, I've still got like a face oil or something that I've not used. So again, quite a herby aromatherapy type. In comparison, nothing like the Neal's Yard, which is really potent and high end. But it was nice, you know, I'd happily use it again. But yeah, this used to get a lot of hype on FabFitFun. So maybe it's more popular like in America, where you can get it more easily. I've never seen it here in the UK. Now I've just got one more body care, a couple of deodorants, and then we're on to skincare, which is always my favourite bit. If you know me, you know I love skincare. This is the BioEffect EGF body serum, 120 mils, age defying body serum. This was expensive. I needed to get rid of this because again, I think it was close to expiring or just expired. I used to love the face stuff. I got this, I believe, when I was pregnant, and so I was just really wanting to help my skin, prevent stretch marks, and especially when it's like hot summer, and my baby was born in the summer. It can be hard to give yourself, I guess, the hydration you need without it feeling heavy and sweaty. So this was a nice thin serum. However, it had quite a bit of a filmy kind of feel. I can't remember how much this is. You know, the packaging was great, but I don't think I would repurchase. I liked it that it was thin. But there's a slight kind of silicone-y feel, I would say. Yeah. But yeah. Now I'm trying. It's like, oh, I do like it. But yeah, I think there is a slight kind of silicone-y. Not awful. You know, like some primers. It's not like that. But there's a slight kind of residue that you can feel. But, you know, it's nice. But yeah, you know, it's expensive. But it was nice to try because I do like that brand. Okay, finally there, skincare. Let's start with cleansers. I believe I've only got one cleanser. and that is the LMS Pro Collagen Water Mint Cleansing Balm in 50 grams. Love LMS, and I've really been enjoying them more recently, kind of returned to using them, using up what I've got in my stash. This was fine. This very fresh scent. I do prefer the original. But yeah, it was, you know, I was, again, pleased just trying to get through stuff in my collection. Then the LMS Rehydrating Ginseng Toner. Again, really love this. 200 mils. Managed to get through that. Sorry, I'm digressing. Just want to quickly throw in deodorants, which I don't think I've just mentioned. I've been using Fussy, Wild, and I was just getting a bit bored. I just wanted to mix it up and try something different. So I've got the Dove Advanced Care Original, 150 ml. It's like the condensed can, and the Sure 48 Hour Light and Fresh. Both equally fine and good. So yeah, got rid of those. Right, back to skincare. I've got another face mist. I've got the Omra Visca Queen of Honey Mist. 100 mils. This is a lovely brand. Really lovely smell. It's completely gone. Oh, it's tiny sweats coming out. Yeah, really lovely scent. Really, really nice. So that's therapeutic. I enjoy all these kind of things. It's expensive, really expensive. I can't remember how much this is, but it's probably about a good £80. I think I got this as a gift with purchase. And out of a Caroline Hirons bundle, I believe. I'm sure I've got another one still left to use. It's a glass bottle, really lovely. What I would say is it's nice as a refresh. As I'm getting older now, I need things that are more hydrating, like milky kind of sprays or toners work better for me. So I do enjoy it. And I'm sure I would still purchase it, even though it's expensive, because I enjoy it. But ones that are more beneficial to me are definitely ones that are more hydrating now. This is refreshing. I can find other ones more hydrating. Then we've got kind of essence type products. Another thing from, a couple of things from Caroline Hirons bundle. We've got the Then I Met You, the Giving Essence. This was 150 mils. It's got 5% niacinamide, 78% fermented ingredients, black chokeberry, red algae, deeply nourish and hydrate. This was fine. This was nice. I'd still say there's others I prefer, not as hydrating. Even like the LMS Essence, I'd prefer over this. Find it more kind of deeply hydrating, but it was fine. But I wouldn't go out of my way to repurchase this one. I'd use it again, but I wouldn't think, oh, I've got to go and buy it. You know, it wasn't memorable in that sense for me. I hope I pronounced this right now. The Shani Darden Sake Toning Essence, 120 mils. This stuff is really spenny as well. I think I first discovered this maybe in FabFitFun actually, but I think I got these in Caroline Hirons bundles, and I've got another one full size. This is really lovely, really nice, and other than my LMS one, I think this has been my favourite. However, the packaging has been really unfortunate, because I don't know if it says it here. So how can I say? So the packaging is very eco-friendly. I can't think what it's made of now. Sugarcane. But it kind of decomposes over time. So I just had this next to my, my bed. What's it called? Bedside cabinet. And I don't know if you can see there, but where I've had it just also taken it, my travel bag, wash bag and things, it started to degrade already. And then I'd have it, just had it like that on my bedside cabinet, and it was like leaking out, and then it was like in a pool of the toner essence. So again, this is really expensive, and that was a real shame. So yeah, not good for travelling. I then ended up having to use it like that. I don't know if I just had it around for too long. I wouldn't have thought so, but yeah, you can see there it just started to kind of disintegrate essentially. But I do really love this, but it's expensive. And it's great that they're trying to be kind of eco-friendly, but unfortunately then I was having issues with the packaging leaking everywhere. So yes, we'll see how the next one goes. I believe I've got one more, unless this was the second of the two I had this size, but I've had a smaller sample size before, and yeah, really I do rate it a lot, just the packaging is unfortunate. Then I've got a collagen peptide vital mask. So I use this like as an essence step. It's Mary and May Youth and Glowing. Yeah, made in Korea, so Korean skincare. I got this from TK Maxx. I can't see the, I don't have the instructions now, but yeah, daily sheet mask for skin nourishing and vitality. I would use this as like an essence step. So it had these little tweezers, and I don't know if I said how many it had in there. I can't remember. I think maybe like 60 sheets. Face mask. Yeah, smells lovely. Yeah, so these are good. Took me ages to get through them. I'm not great with doing things like face masks anymore, but yeah, would recommend those. They're really nice. So pick those up if you see them at TK Maxx. Right, now I've got one serum-y thing, some eye creams, I've got face masks, moisturisers. Yeah, okay, perfect. Right, so the face mask then. This also came from a Caroline Hirons bundle ages ago. This is Charlotte Tilbury Goddess Skin Clay Mask, 75ml. It took me ages to get through it. It says visibly lifts, smooths, brightens and reduces the appearance of pores for baby soft skin. This was really lovely. So I find now I need to really focus more on kind of hydration, things that are brightening, but yeah, really kind of nurturing for dry skin or hydrating now I'm getting older. So I don't think that this mask is particularly targeted at what I need to focus on for my needs. However, I enjoyed it, so if I needed one of these, I'd highly recommend and would repurchase, but it's not what my kind of target skincare concerns are. So you'd have to put it on, leave it on for 10 minutes and then rinse off. So I'd use like a flannel, and your skin would really feel baby soft, so it's a really decent one. I would recommend it. So yeah, and given a lot of these can feel quite drying, and it didn't, to be fair. It isn't one that could really dry out and feel you kind of strip back and tight skin. So I did enjoy it, but I more is the hydrating ones I need to focus on for my skin now. Okay, another thing from Elemis. So they've done well in this Empties. So this is the Elemis Cellular Recovery Skin Bliss capsules. I have used these before. So you get a day and a night. So pink is the day, and then there's the night's antioxidant, which are green facial oils. And it's supposed to help improve the visible signs of aging and replenish moisture lost due to the effects of everyday pollution. So yeah, so the pink one was rose and the green was lavender. And I really enjoyed the lavender in terms of the relaxating scents again. So 60 tablets in total, so a month to get you through. And I've got a small one, which I think is like a 7-day one you can take away with you on your travels. But yeah, I'd had these in my cupboard for far too long, so I needed to get rid of use them up. But yeah, what can I say about these? These, they say if you've got an event coming up or to use once or twice a year, I would repurchase them again, and I do enjoy it. These have been around for ages, and there's definitely more kind of things, you know, coming out now. But I'd say they were really ahead of their time when these came out. And they're still really good, but there's just lots of other kind of options, I guess, or other serums as well. Okay, so I've got one eye cream. I'm sure this was a gift with purchase from Space & K. This is the Revive Moisturising Renewal Eye Cream, Ultra Retexturizing Hydrator, 15ml. So I think I was using this, really enjoying it, and then I think it went in my wash bag for whatever reason at some point, and then it took me ages to kind of finally finish it. And in between that, my daughter also, my 2-year-old, managed to get into it and like stuck her fingers in, which obviously isn't great, but that was when it was right at the end, fortunately. It's a lovely product. It is very expensive. I don't think I'd repurchase it, but I kind of like that with eye creams. I think aren't most people really, that for the prices are really expensive, and I think it's very hard to know if you see results until, you know, it's probably too late, so not to done anything. But I'm waffling now. Yeah, I did enjoy it. It's very expensive. Potentially would repurchase, but I'm not very loyal when it comes to eye creams because, yeah, I'm not sure I see enough of a difference. So like I've got at the moment, what's the one I'm using here? If I can grab it. This is the Zellens. I've got, I think, 2 more of these, seriously, to go through. This is a 30 mils and this is triple action eye cream. So I think this is highly rated. It's great. However, am I going to really ever notice until actually perhaps aging has taken such an effect and then it's kind of too late? Do you know what I mean? I've always got dark circles, unfortunately, now more than ever, being a sleep deprived mum to young kids, but it's also hereditary for me, unfortunately. And I'm not going to be able to change that. Maybe surgery would, but I don't think I'd ever have surgery. Just, yeah, I'm not bothered enough. I'm aware of it, but but yeah, so creams aren't going to do anything amazing for that. But I think it's more focused on the lines, but I can't remember that. But anyway, I'm digressing. So I enjoyed this. It's nice and hydrating, as much as any eye cream, you know, can do in terms of potency and effect. It was good. It's expensive. Moisturizers. I think I've got 1 more of these left now. This is the Nutrients Gold, I think. Nutri Fortifying Oil Cream, Ultimate Anti-Aging, replenishes, nourishes, revives radiance for dry, weakened skin by age. 15 mils. Yeah, they say apply in the morning. It's okay. It's quite a thick one. It's just one that I'd want to get out of my collection. I'd use it fine. Smell was nice, quite perfumed, to be honest. Yeah, it was fine. You know, I'm not going to purchase it, but I've got another one to use up. I've got a Drunk Elephant 5ml Protini polypeptide cream. I've used this before and I've really loved it. It's so small that it wasn't like I was like, oh wow, yes, I remember how wonderful this was. I just got through it very quickly and then it's, you know, done, finished. And then I've got a couple of sizes of the Biossance Squalene and Omega Repair Cream. So I've got one that is 5 mils and the other one is 15 mils. Oh, and I've just realised there's a tiny bit still left in there. I didn't realise. But yeah, this is nice actually. I've got so many moisturisers that I do not need to be repurchasing any. But yeah, it's a nice, thick, nourishing. I think at first I wasn't overly impressed, but the more I used it, the more I was enjoying this, from what I remember. It was scent free. Actually, it wasn't as much as I thought there was in there. Yeah, a kind of scent of kind of scentless fragrance. But yeah, that's that. Quite new to this brand. I've got a serum again from the Caroline Hirons bundle that I haven't used yet, and so that was 15 ml. And then because I haven't been travelling much, and prices of to travel now, it's got so much, hasn't it? So I've just been trying to get through my little things as well, especially when I start to get bored of things. I thought actually I'll just reach for some smaller items to get them out of my collection. So this was the 5 ml one, and yeah, so that was the 15 ml. So those were done. And then the very last thing that I have is this Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. And this is the Hydrating Day Cream, 30 ml. I've got one left, I believe, a full size of this. And I've got one tiny one here, almost done actually. This is the 15 ml SPF. UVA PA+++. Yeah. What I would say is, I know you shouldn't, but certainly where the weather's getting nice and sunnier, I've been using this with the included SPF and haven't bothered to be putting extra SPF on, and I've really felt that it hasn't been enough for my skin. So let that be a lesson to you. But yeah, I've been loving Elemis and I've been enjoying using the stash of the products that I have. I mean, the scent is not for everyone, but I love it, really enjoy it. And that is it, 40 minutes, wow, and we're done. But I'm glad I can recycle all my bits now and yeah, see if I manage to build up more for May. Hopefully I'll be doing another Empties in May, and I'm going to do the next Caroline Hirons beauty bundle that I did purchase. I think that's what I will share with you next time. But please do like and subscribe. Please drop me a comment, and yeah, I will see you all very soon. Take care. Bye.